We have certainly had a lot of news to tell you about tonight, and now we've got a lot in the weather. One more night of some really hard freezing, big frost, and then you're bringing in the rain.
Correct, and I don't think it'll be quite as cold tonight, but I still believe, yes, some locations, especially really low valley areas or in the hills, could see their temperatures dropping below 30 degrees. Beautiful shot over downtown right now, our U of L Health HD camera network. The weather story is that we are going to be getting warmer tomorrow, and the extended forecast also is looking a lot warmer, but thunderstorms are expected Friday. That rain chance is 100%. Spoiler alert. The bigger question is whether or not we're going to see any severe weather. Although there is a possibility, the big question is how far east can some of those severe thunderstorms possibly make it? The greatest risk is going to be off to our west, past Indiana and Kentucky, really to the west of the Mississippi River. What we're still trying to determine is whether or not we'll actually see this risk level 2 out of 5 verify. I believe tomorrow we'll notice this area being trimmed down a little bit and pushed a bit further to the west. That doesn't mean we won't see anything. It just means that the environment here is not going to be quite as favorable. Our entire viewing area under that risk level 2 out of 5. So let's break that down with the latest futurecast. First, through the course of tonight, we'll have mostly clear skies. I think our temperatures will be able to get down into the lower 30s for most locations tomorrow morning. Now for tomorrow afternoon, with southerly winds and a sunny sky, middle 60s for our afternoon high temperatures. It's going to feel very nice. But then this is where things start to change as we head into our Friday morning. Clouds will overtake the area, and we'll be watching for a couple of rounds of showers to be pushing through, maybe a couple of downpours, but we will not see any severe weather Friday morning. This is Friday at 10 a.m. Just some spotty showers moving across the area. Clouds are going to be sticking around as well, which will be important in terms of how much fuel could potentially build up for any of those thunderstorms later on in the evening. And even in the mid-afternoon hours on Friday, we could still have a couple of isolated downpours or a couple of thunderstorms, which would eat away at that fuel. This is the main event moving in on a Friday night. Temperatures still in the 60s. If any severe weather was to occur, it's going to most likely be west of I-65 and then weakening as it continues to push through our area. Notice by 12:30 Saturday morning, we're seeing most of this activity pushing out of here. Still could have a couple of strong thunderstorms to our south. Otherwise, I believe most of this would be primarily some fairly gusty showers and downpours. But nevertheless, we will keep an eye on that. The main severe weather threats we'd be facing anyway would be some heavy rain, some localized flooding, and those damaging wind gusts. But of course, we can never rule out the possibility of an isolated spin-up tornado. But again, I think that threat is going to be greatest off to the west of I-65. Then we'll notice falling temperatures through the afternoon on Saturday and very windy. We'll see wind gusts on the order of 40 to 50 miles per hour once again. Rainfall totals between about half an inch to an inch and a half. So another healthy drink of water that, again, we don't really need, but I don't believe we're going to see widespread flooding concerns. That's the good news. Here's a 7-day forecast. 66 on Friday, 100% chance of rain, 55 on Saturday, but falling temperatures. And then as we head into next week, the first week of April, we'll be stair-stepping upwards into the middle and upper 70s with more chances for thunderstorms for the midweek. And I think that brings a better opportunity for any potential strong storms.